ladies and gentlemen, what a crazy match. That really was quite something. And now they're back at it again in the room. The gauntlet, really. They did the created levels, they did the versus match, and now it's time for some endless Easyscape. What are you thinking?
Well, we're going to be seeing a completely different competition, obviously, because we just got done watching Versus, where we watched IPK trying to murder our man's Chocobo all over the place, and therefore
Violent.
back and forth.
Very violent.
Very violent. I thought this was a E for everyone game. I guess not.
IPK turns it into R very quickly.
Yeah, he does.
It's almost like on the border of should we censor this or not, because it's kind of pushing the line, but that's just his nature, I suppose.
Also with us, we have our man Shift. He knows.
What's up, everybody? I'm Deadweight. I mean Shift, and I'm here commentating with Easyscape and Simply.
He knows everything about Super SpongeBob Bros.
Favorite game.
Favorite game.
That would be pretty cool. A SpongeBob Mario Maker
a
combo.
A 2D one? No.
That would actually kind of maybe it's possible. What if they did like I feel like a 3D one would kind of be messy. Like 2D makes it very easy, very clean.
Oh yeah.
I had this idea for a Mario Kart Maker.
Oh, that would be.
Yep.
So where you just get like kind of a roller coaster tycoon, but you get to make your own. You gotta pitch this shit to Nintendo. Get some royalties in, all right?
I don't think that's how it works.
Probably not. If they see an idea, they're like, mine.
They own everything.
Yep.
Yeah,
You own nothing.
They're like Disney.
And there's IPK, the
Man
purple hair. Looks so good on him. Like it looks so fitting. Some people change their hair color. It's like, man, I'm not quite sure. But IPK, he could do anything he wants with his hair, and it would be amazing.
I'd look like garbage, but he just pulls it off.
Sometimes I change the hat color. You know,
It's pretty
spice
bold.
it up.
that happens sometimes.
Sometimes it doesn't have a Nike logo. No, that's not. No.
Yeah,
Do you actually change your hat though, Shift? I don't know if I've seen a different
I actually
hat.
have two hats just like this.
Really?
Yeah, actually.
Is there something about the color or Nike? What is your?
This is actually just like something I got from a regional competition when I was in high school. It's like it was cross country, so I don't know. It's just comfortable because I use it a lot. It's like worn in, you know.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Very cozy. Well, it looks like we're getting into this one.
And it's going to be a best of 5 round. Each round or each game or whatever you want to call it set is going to be 15 minutes long.
Correct.
And they are going to be playing on the same exact levels. This is kind of a new format where they go through. I believe they go through liked courses or like. How do they find the courses to like? Not sure how they're doing that.
Do we select them for them?
So
Yes.
basically, but what they're doing is they're on these accounts is they've gone through and they've liked all these levels, and then they're going to their liked levels, and then they're playing them, back to back.
All good. Yeah, we'll just watch the match and then.
But basically, they also have 3 skips. So if they are not liking a particular level, then they can skip it and move on to a different one, because they only have so much time, so they might not get to every single level.
Both looking good so far. Pretty straightforward level here. Follow the coins. Extremely honest.
Oh, he missed the 50, but good backup strats.
Wait a second. What exactly happened there? Looks like he just barely missed the pole.
Yeah.
And the same thing happening to Chocobo. Very tight jump there at the end. Wow. This level is like so nice, and then at the end it's like, oh, gotcha. You got all the coins, but sorry, it's a little bit too much sauce over here.
The Piranha Plant got him.
And
Are
again,
you kidding me?
So what actually is happening there?
It's just the Piranha Plant's getting him before he's touching the pole.
Oh, it's a Piranha Plant. Okay.
yeah, I can't tell if it's a Piranha Plant or a Muncher, but there's some enemy right on the pole.
Yeah.
From my distance.
Oh, it is a
looked like
Muncher. I couldn't even see it there for a second.
Look at that. It actually is on the pole.
I thought the Muncher was the top of it, but no.
My special eyes.
Debated.
Wow. IPK. And if BlueChocobo just can't get through this, it's going to be so bad for him. Like, if he just keeps dying over and over again.
So you said the last game was a slaughterhouse, wasn't it?
It was not a slaughter. Chocobo was making it back.
Very
Oh, no,
nice.
he did get through. He did get through that time. I guess they just need to be on the right side of that pole and make it a little bit easier.
Yeah, I think he just needed to twirl there. Like, the way that the coins were lined up, you couldn't really be twirling, so they're like, okay, I don't want to just mess with it, but being able to bust that out there, no problems.
Ooh.
Very rapid on-off level here for IPK. Going to check it out a little bit. Okay. Clean.
Okay, so yeah, he has to get the shell to hit the off switch, right?
Yeah, and he only has 9 seconds. So if you make any mistake in it, you're going to have to reset.
Super tight one here.
But sometimes people just keep going through the speedrun level to see the rest of it. But this one's so short, he knows that. Hey, he knows exactly what he needs to do. Yep. Right there.
It's kind of weird because the like marker there doesn't exactly indicate. Actually, I guess it does. You just got to throw it down. But IPK did try throwing it backwards, or BlueChocobo tried throwing it backwards, but I think he's got it this time.
IPK just like threw it right there, just like that.
Just kind of bumping into it.
Yep.
So far, keeping up with each other. IPK developing a little bit of a lead, which is kind of scary because once he's got a lead, it's extremely tough to get it back.
Chocobo's like a little bit frustrated, but I don't know if he knows that he's not down by that much at all. It's not that bad. Yeah, especially now. He hasn't seen any of it, but he hasn't seen any of this level, but he could just one-try it. These guys are very good at doing that with the speedrun levels.
Yeah, these jumps are extremely tight. You got to be jumping right on the edge. Chocobo not getting that second one. He did get that first one, though. Catching on quick. And that's why they're here. Adaptive. Oh, hidden block. Not a big deal, though. All part of the plan.
He's going to have to wait for those to respawn.
Oh, goodness.
But he had to hit it.
Can you make this? Okay.
Yep.
Right. That was impressive.
Now, the timer is ticking down. It says 50-second speedrun. How lenient is the timer?
For a bit of a longer speedrun level, you would assume it to be a little bit more lenient, but, you know, maybe not.
Did a pause there.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Not much time left. 4 seconds.
Oh, nope. He's not going to have enough time.
No.
Oh,
no,
there's still more.
No, there's a lot more. There's a lot more to the level. He's just trying to get information at this point. But no, even by the time you get to the flagpole, you have to get on those platforms that sink, and that just takes a lot of time in itself.
Could he have waited in that little crevice there? There's like a little bit of a hole. Maybe you could have waited there for the block to pass if you wanted to be consistent.
He doesn't have any time to wait, unfortunately.
Oh, BlueChocobo getting timed out. Now, BlueChocobo did skip this level that IPK is doing, so that's one of his skips gone.
A lot of speedrun levels.
I think if he had more time from not falling on the icicle part, right? He had to wait out there.
That took a bunch of time.
That was the biggest time loss.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't reset there. He was definitely considering it though. He did pause at one point.
20 seconds left though.
What I'm guessing is he just wanted to see a little bit more of the level, probably.
Oh, okay. So there's like a map that comes up when you pause it. Is that how it works?
No, it's just that he'll just want to just kind of see what it looks like. So then he'll be able to make the time because this one does look strict.
Oh crap.
Yeah, he's too invested now. He's not going to use a skip on it.
Beef. He's got beef. He's got to settle it. It's the law of beef.
2-3 right now. Chocobo going into his next one, his next level.
It's starting over right away.
Yeah,
something must come out of this pipe. Shell.
Yeah, he was too close to it. It didn't spawn, or what's going on here?
Chocobo turning his head, not quite sure.
Yeah, just get to the right side of it. Give enough space. There maybe a hidden block. He didn't check yet.
Could be. He has not checked for a hidden block. Easy escape. Big brain. Huge brain.
Big brain if you're right.
Oh!
Okay, I'm right.
Nice play. Nice call. Okay, we know now. Information gained. Wow, and he's sticking with this one.
He's just so invested into it.
That is really tight.
It's like the more time you put into it, the more that you want to complete it. And you don't want to lose all that time you invested into the level. Because you have the win, it's right there, but you got it. You still have to execute.
In my experience hosting races in my own speed game, I noticed the players who often lose their matches are the ones who are the most stubborn about strats once they mess them up a bunch of times. Now, I'm not saying that he's incapable of finishing this for sure. He's definitely capable, but you know, sometimes in a race you just got to know when to bail.
Chocobo decided to skip that one too. That's going to be 2 skips for him?
Yes.
I believe.
2 skips, and I do believe it's 2-2.
It says 2-3 down there because Chocobo completed a level that IPK hasn't.
IPK's really thinking. Does he want to keep going? And he goes
Yep.
for the skip.
Smart decision.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Chocobo getting another clear to his name. But only has one skip left, and that's kind of scary. 7 minutes in. We're halfway through. iPK has used one of his skips.
Yeah, he decided to finally give it up. I mean, a 50-second speedrun level is not easy. It's just a really long for a speedrun level. Usually they're only like 10 to 30 seconds long.
Oh, right. I forgot about this one from Chocobo. Might be. Yeah, so 2 clear lead, but IPK.
Yep.
1 shot. Very nice. Chocobo, I think, took 2 on that one. But Chocobo still holding the fort down. That really hurt IPK. He was a bit stubborn on that level.
Chocobo is killing it over here.
Oh.
Yeah, he got stopped a little bit.
Very tight timer there.
And to reiterate, this is also their first time seeing all these courses, right?
Yes.
Cool.
And they aren't play tested levels either. These are just ones that they found. All it is rather than endless mode that is just random for both people, and they'll be playing different ones. This just makes it so they're playing the same ones.
Mm-hmm.
So isn't there like some
Very
kind of a
nice.
filter though, where like if you can't beat your own level, you can't publish it? So
Yes.
these are all beatable.
Yeah, these are all
Yeah.
beatable levels. We just don't know the quality of the level.
Okay.
So far, they've been fairly honest.
Oh yeah.
Chocobo picking up yet another clear, keeping that 2 clear distance between him and IPK.
Yeah,
Very
IPK
cozy.
got stuck on that level, and that's just what's hurting him the most right now. He's just not catching a break anywhere.
But Chocobo ended up skipping this level that IPK's on, right? I think that was his second skip.
Yeah, I think he jumped into the enemy twice. I feel like you're supposed to just kind of like stay on the ground there, maybe. Guess we'll see what he does this time.
All right, up to the Bowser fight. How
Oh,
many,
you're
how many,
supposed to
how many
jump on it,
fireballs does
okay.
it take again to kill Bowser?
It's like 40 or something. He's an absolute monster, but does he need to... Oh, yeah, he's going to need to kill
That
Bowser.
looks absolutely rough.
He has to be on Yoshi to complete
At
the
least he
level.
has all of these fire flowers here. And he has to deal with
Ooh.
the Bowser Jr. while he's at it.
Yeah, this is a huge mess. The thing is, you just waste so much time switching back and forth between the firepower. Taking out Bowser. That's one. Still
And
needs
there's
a key.
another little Bowser there too. Is that the one that has the key?
There
It
we go.
is.
Okay. Got him down.
And that's the end of the level.
Another skip to
Brutal.
his name.
Poor IPK here.
Yeah, IPK deciding to skip that last level. Change of pace from what we've been seeing at least the past 2 days. IPK has been putting up crazy numbers in the endless format, at least like 10 clears a game. But right now, okay, another one shot.
Oh yeah.
He's busting out these one shots. He's just getting caught on some levels.
That level's not too bad at all though.
Pretty fair.
World record.
So they have to complete as many courses as possible
In 15 minutes.
In 15 minutes, okay.
Okay, Chocobo going for this jump.
Gaining a little bit of height
Ooh.
there.
Very tight.
Gotta have the perfect jumps.
That was hot.
And IPK is in the speedrun level now. This one was difficult for Chocobo to complete. So if he just one-shots this, that would be very impressive. No, yeah. Couldn't get hit there. That was a really good attempt, though. Really good attempt.
Yeah, IPK maybe feeling some pressure at this point. A little bit sweating. Some stress. But it is best of 5. Can spare a game or two. Not a huge deal. I feel like his mojo was just kind of thrown off from that
Yeah.
first level that he was hung up on.
Definitely has he gives you a mentality that you need to rush to catch up, and then that makes it hard to complete the rest of the levels.
Yeah.
I think that at this point, IPK should just focus on not getting tilted for the next match.
For sure.
100%. He's coming back. 5 clears now. Chocobo answering back.
Chocobo just claps right back, though.
Looking fierce. We might be in here for a 5-game set. Chocobo not holding back. This is his final form. Grand Finals day, he's decided to go man mode.
And another skip.
And that is the third. Did he even go on that level? Was that just like an immediate skip?
Yeah, it was immediate.
Wonder what he saw. Could have been the world record. You can't see the world record before you go in, so you could be like, a bit long. I really got to get clears.
But at this point, he's going to have to catch up to the level that Chocobo's on, and then, beat some more on top of that.
Yeah, 2 minutes left. Pretty much has no more room for error. It's doable. But if only if Blue Chocobo doesn't get a clear. I think if Blue Chocobo gets a clear in the next 2 minutes, which very realistic, he's making moves on this level, then that's going to be game 1 in his favor. But let's see what happens.
Yeah, we only have a minute 40 left. See what happens. All right, this will be IPK's last chance to tie it up. Unless Chocobo just finishes the level right here, then it's probably impossible.
Ooh, getting tapped by the fish, though.
And he has no skip, so that's good for IPK.
Very good. But Blue Chocobo, the cogs are cranking.
Oh, no, he made a miss menu that's going to waste him some time. This is a 23-second level, though. 1 minute left.
He could definitely bring this to overtime.
Is he clutch?
Chocobo going for the skip, throwing his last one out. Oh, but this is looks like a 10-second speed run. Very ideal.
40 seconds.
Oh, okay. So a timing thing here for Blue Chocobo. He pretty much has maybe one try, maybe two.
That's it.
Yeah,
and it doesn't matter anyways. It looks like Chocobo has it.
Chocobo trying to do the timing. That's an interesting level.
That is timing level.
But that's it. 10 seconds left, and it does look like Blue Chocobo is going to get away.
I really thought that there was no chance for IPK, and he proved me wrong.
GG's. That's a 1 clear win for Chocobo.
Good stuff.
Very good stuff. Man, I've seen so many levels between these players and all the players in the league, but I've never seen a level like what Blue Chocobo just had. That was kind of cool. Those are one of those ones that's super easy to get stuck on.
I've actually made a level like that where I had platforms rising, and whenever you saw them, anytime you saw the platform disappear completely, that's when you would throw a shell. So that's kind of what I made. So not exactly the same thing, but just timing.
I'm a fan of the timing. But here we are. We've got a goal. Take care of the Koopa. And you may wrap it up.
Wow. Oh, yeah. No, the clear condition. What am I thinking? Where is he at?
Okay. Making some progress.
He's in the clouds?
That is a Koopa. But is it the Koopa? There we go.
Easy money.
Blue Chocobo figuring it out as well, but does not have the Tanuki suit.
1-0.
So, I mean, it doesn't matter too much. It's got to do the same thing there. Yeah, losing, slightly over maybe 7 or 8 seconds.
Yeah, not a huge deal. The thing about these matches is you have to be very consistent. Otherwise, you can fall behind extremely quickly, even if you have a strong start. Goombud Forest. Definitely looking like some buds. Ooh, IPK losing his flame.
Oh, this looks dicey.
Very nice. Didn't even take any damage. That was some
No, not at all.
very tight maneuvering. We got a clown car Things are looking great. Life is good. Cruising along to the door. Looks like we still got a little more to go, though.
See how Chocobo deals with getting these red coins here. Nah, no problem for him either.
Checkpoint.
There's still quite a bit of level left.
IPK looking solid this time. Oh, missing a little bit of a jump there.
Yeah, IPK is super good at not holding any sort of grudge or getting lost in the last match. He's able to completely reset and looking very nice.
I mean, honestly, in that last match, I wouldn't even say he's that tilted anyways because he was making that comeback. So
That's a good point. Yeah, he gave himself a chance to make that comeback, and he let himself prove himself.
there it is. There's a clear.
A little boom boom fight. Chocobo taking some damage, but I'm pretty sure that's all he needs to do, and that is it. Staying right on IPK's tail. No level has tripped either of these players up yet. Moving right along. Marching. 2-2. We are in Japan.
All right. Chocobo is about 17 seconds behind.
It's a pretty good buffer.
Speedrun level. And does he get first try? Yes, he does. Very nice. I mean, yeah, still.
Very nice.
Blue Chocobo's turn now. Oh,
That's gonna be
that will
reset.
call it probably. Will it?
Ooh,
no,
wow.
it was lenient.
Yeah.
Lenient enough. I mean, IPK got the world record on that one too, so guess they weren't expecting some pros to handle this one.
Yeah, the timing there was very nice. Ooh.
Wow.
Really hard to see that one coming. Pretty much
I
just
wonder
got to
if he
take
just.
that death.
I wonder if he just dropped down straight. If he would have been able to like react and jump.
I think so.
See, now can Chocobo...
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
see...
Oh my.
I wonder if he's watching. Do you think he can tell that that's going to happen to him too?
Generally, they don't watch. At least I know IPK doesn't that much. I really don't think they do. But yeah, it would be a pretty good strategy. You know, especially in between levels, just to see what's coming up. Definitely something to ask them during the interview. See how much they're doing
Yep,
that. But yeah, see,
there it goes.
IPK knew about that. This is a level build on hindsight. Very nice. It's not going to fall for your tricks.
And there's the two munchers.
There it is.
All right, so after IPK cleared that room, Chocobo taking yet another death in the lead, getting a little further apart. IPK looking very solid. This could be the beginning of something truly amazing. Low Lighthouse.
And it's a speedrun level.
Low, is that how you would say it? Low Lighthouse?
Yep.
Sounds kind of off. But here we are. We're in the Low Lighthouse. Can't see very much.
This is a weird weird speedrun level because it really doesn't tell you what to do. It's kind of just leaving you in the dark.
Yeah, these levels are usually skipped right away just because you can't see what's ahead.
He was thinking about it, I think.
Yeah, I feel like if he dies again, I'll probably go for the skip. Now, usually in the league, if a player dies like 2 times, they'll usually skip the level in most cases. But I think with the limited skips, you're a little bit more apprehensive.
He just doesn't know where to go. There's so many different avenues.
I would probably skip this if I were him.
I think he's onto something.
We might see him skip unless he can see the ending from running through here. It's possible they can see it. We have no idea how lenient it is just because it's a speedrun level. Oh wow!
Okay.
Wow!
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh!
Less than a second left.
Wow.
And
That
Chocobo clearing it as
that
well.
was so
He's
sick.
popping off. He is absolutely popping off. Look at him.
It's just like that.
He's in
Chocobo is
it. He
caught
is
up.
in.
Yeah, this is a
Amazement.
super close race.
He's in amazement that he got that.
And there's a lot of race to go. We still have 9 more minutes.
We are seeing a different Chocobo.
Oh, we are definitely seeing a different Chocobo.
Maybe a green one. Okay, 50 coins. We got some pipes. Oh, you gotta love it. The immediate skip. Will Chocobo skip, though?
Yeah, is that the right move?
Yep.
Yep. They just know. They just know.
Yeah, I mean, if something like that is at the beginning of the level, then it's fair to say that it's going to be some garbage. Going to be some booty cake going around, probably some more Kaizo hidden blocks that you're going to die to and just waste time on. So
Yep.
just get it out of the
you
way.
probably need that jump. Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, Chocobo just missing it.
Sometimes we just see them do the same exact things. It's really funny.
Yeah, because they're both like around the same skill level, you'd say, right?
For sure.
So they probably have.
When
very
it comes to
similar
this, for
experience.
sure. Versus mode, yeah, you definitely have to give IPK the advantage, but they do have a couple like slightly different tendencies that does give them a slightly better advantage, just depending on the level, the nature of the level.
Okay. IPK getting it as soon as he made the gap. Took his time. Not trying to rush too fast. That's how you end up dying. Chocobo still with the propeller and zooming along. Pressing it on. A much different game. Both at 6 clears already halfway through. This pace is absurd. Bowser's jump and run and... Okay.
Is he going to be off on a cycle now?
It's a nice wait from him.
Yeah, he shook his head because he's probably thinking that there is a cycle. But it doesn't matter now. Even if he dies, he'll still be fine. Right in the Goomba. Oh, if he can somehow squeeze his way through, I doubt it because Bowser's taking up all the space there and you can't move through him. He's going to have to kill him.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how BlueChocobo reacts to this. See what he goes for.
And that's it.
I don't think there's going to be any way to get through there. If he dies here... Yeah, what if he got trapped and he wasn't able to get the Fire Flower? That would have been really, really bad.
That would have been tragic.
Oh, that might be the... No. Okay, no, I mean, I think it might be the case. It could possibly just because of Bowser Jr. trying to trap him in there. But you can still bounce him out of the way, so he's fine.
Letting Bowser Jr. stay alive without his dad. Kind of brutal, but Blue Chocobo, you can see it in his heart. See it in his eyes.
It was
no
an
mercy.
honorable thing.
Whole bunch of thwomps. Oh, hello.
Wow.
Even more thwomps. Whole bunch of saws.
Perfect jumps.
Okay.
I always like seeing IPK's take on like these really this one isn't exactly a speedrun level, but you know, just that you just run through, and he's really good at reacting to everything. But I feel like Chocobo is maybe a little bit more likely to one-shot a level just because he plays like a little bit more patient. It really depends on if there's something in the level that's going to require patience. If there isn't, it's just react, then you know you're probably fine.
2 checkpoints deep. We are in for an adventure. And a whole bunch of thwomps.
Right underneath? Can he get through? Damage abuse is through? Perfect. Wow. I don't know if Chocobo will be able to do that. It looked very situational.
Let's see what the man's got.
Yeah, that was a very clean clear from IPK.
Five minutes left on the clock. Still keeping it tight. A 1 clear lead. And Chocobo very close to finishing this one up as well. Ooh, very nice use of the platforms.
Even better than him. Even
really
better than IPK.
That was very smart.
Big brain.
You know, it could have been that IPK realized the last minute, oh, I can jump on those platforms. And then he just did some kind of a backup to like boost off of Bowser to make up for it after he realized.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's something going on here. Maybe a hidden block that has the answers. I'm feeling a skip.
This is probably a chance for Chocobo to come take the lead if he can figure it out himself.
Yeah, he's fishing. Looking for a hidden block. Maybe a key.
It's an exit.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. That's a skip. That would be number 2, right?
That sounds correct.
Probably.
Probably about 2 skips. You know, if I,
I
would
mean,
estimate.
it is difficult to keep track at some point because, you know, they are. Yeah, he decided to exit as well
Smart.
because
Yeah,
they've already
IPK skipped it as well.
they've already gone through 10 levels at this point.
Okay, Tanuki suit. We got some ears. Okay.
All right, just pretty easy level.
Yeah, not sure if that was intended. Chocobo.
Oh
That is
no!
a curse.
You really don't want that with 3 minutes left on the clock. At this point, you're just hoping IPK messes up. Oh no, he missed the mushroom as well.
Oh, and now he's gonna
Yeah,
not have the suit.
Nope. It looks like he might still be able to do it.
Oh, okay. All right, so this is a very generous level. Either
Yeah.
way, I guess the door is just for funsies. Maybe some bonus coins. You gotta love it.
I don't know if we saw those because IPK had jumped over them.
Wow. Another skip.
That'll be the last one.
Bold move, but 2.5 minutes left on the clock. He's in a somewhat cozy place. Not really, though. 9-9.
Wonder if Chocobo skips it as well.
Chocobo realizing there's a platform here he's got to wait for.
This is going to be really interesting because I feel like Chocobo might commit to this level, and IPK has to commit to this level.
Wow.
He loves it.
Leave a like. Hit that subscribe button.
Oh my. I really have no idea who has this. Or he could possibly go into overtime here. I don't think that they're going to abandon their levels.
Chocobo's making moves on this one.
Yeah, maybe IPK should have given it more of a chance.
It just looks super scary. Like at any moment he's going to die.
How much more level is there for Chocobo?
Oh my goodness.
Really cannot die here.
Wow.
Ooh, look at those flame bars. Hello.
Yeah, he really didn't have to do too much.
That's it.
Wow.
Okay. Now
What
IPK
can
can't
you
answer
do
back.
in 40 seconds?
He needs to get it clear. Tie it up, put it in overtime, get the game. Otherwise, Chocobo's going to be looking at a 2-0 lead. There it is, though.
wow.
IPK picking it up. 30
This
seconds left.
is hype.
Almost certainly looking at overtime.
10 to
27.
10.
Yeah.
Well, which one are they going to land on?
And Chocobo has a skip.
Chocobo does have a skip, but it looks like it probably won't matter because time is about to be called, and nobody's going to get it clear in the next 10 seconds. So they're both going to be exiting course and then playing the furthest along level.
2, 1, time. You guys are tied. Going to overtime, boys.
These
Milo's like out of breath. Going to over time.
Milo's having a hard time keeping up with all of the timing. There's a whole lot of work, but these players, I think he's just tired from sympathizing with them because they have been through the ringer.
I think he's tired from walking up the stairs.
The stair climber.
Getting a good workout.
Thighs.
thighs.
3. That's
Whoever
exactly what
finishes
I'd name
first.
my level.
All right, here we go. Easy Escapes level being played right now.
Oh,
Please
yeah,
don't
dude.
spoil it for us.
Well,
Looks like shit.
it is shit.
And that's it. Blue Chocobo
It's garbage.
taking it home.
Are
and
you-
just like that?
Are you kidding me?
2-0 in the set.
That's what we're going to end it on. I'm not surprised.
Wow.
That was something.
was-
that level was great.
Um,
Really a nice.
After that was like such an intense showdown. We had a 10 to 10 situation. They were on 2 different levels, and then we end with
You
that.
guys good for round 3? Yeah.
So in this next, I mean, IPK has got to be. It's a tall order here to be able to
Oh,
reverse
yeah.
3-0. He might be thinking in his head like, "Is it worth it?"
He's got another like That would be another. You have to think 45 minutes of playing. That you could get a little bit. I mean, these guys are probably used to just playing for hours on end. But
that's true.
I mean, they have been playing quite a bit today.
That is also
they
true.
They went through all the verses. They went through the player created levels.
It has been a long day thus far, and it probably won't end. I mean, Mafia plans later. Surely going to see them back in it. Okay. Chocobo deciding to go straight across.
Hopefully, IPK is better at defending himself in Mario Maker than in Mafia.
Oof.
Yeah, IPK, you know, he just kind of starts laughing. He immediately seems Mafia-like every time. It's great.
He's just trying to survive, man.
Okay, they're figuring it out. So it looks like you have to escort this Goom Brat along the conveyor belts, and I think IPK has figured that out. Looks like Chocobo is now catching on.
Chocobo going for the reset.
Ooh, this is very tight timing here.
Chugging along. Ooh.
Okay, IPK.
Whoa.
Oh, that was it.
That was it.
All right, let's see what Chocobo's got. He's got a plan.
He let him get a little too far ahead.
Oh,
He's trying to get.
oh,
What?
he's like, no, get back up there. You're supposed to stay up there, but time is up. Got to pay attention to the clock.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
heated. They're both heated.
That was a crazy save nonetheless.
That was pretty hype.
That was sick. Wait, get up there. Hey.
Oh, the Goom Brat.
Hey.
Stubborn.
Hey.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit heated up there.
Looks like Chocobo just had enough.
Yeah, Chocobo, that was actually a really good skip. I think IPK, if he messes this up again, should probably go for the skip because, again,
IPK was more consistent at it. Maybe not. Maybe he
Mm.
wasn't. Maybe it's just that hard.
He knows he can do it.
he knows he can do it, but the difference between knowing you can do it, I mean, they can do pretty much every level, but sometimes it's like, how long is this going to take?
He
You're
might
gonna
like
be
the he might like the certainty of knowing what he has up in front of him.
Stubbornness almost always loses every match.
Oh, and he's going for the start over. This level has got IPK. This is so similar to what we saw in Game 1. Blue Chocobo, it was like, you know what, I'll cut my losses. I'm leaving it in the past, but IPK is here. A lot of time on this level.
I don't see him restarting this too many more times. Wait, is this it? One more. Very nice. But we don't even know what's coming up next after this.
Okay, bomb.
There could be plenty more. Could be a second round. Nope. There could just be the end.
And just like that, he picks up the clear.
He knew he could do it, but, you know, at what cost?
And Chocobo getting his clear as well, 1-1. But Chocobo with one less skip. I think that was just in the nick of time. I feel like if IPK had spent even one more reset on that level, it would have pushed him over the edge. But now we can calm down. 1-1. Yeah, good stuff. Let's just see how good this
Chocobo
stuff
might
is.
have the advantage if this is a short level. No, I would definitely say having skips is probably more of an advantage, especially this early on.
Chocobo getting pushed into the hidden blocks.
Very nice stalls.
These invisible blocks are really getting to Chocobo right now.
He found the opening. It seemed like there wasn't even an opening there for a second, but he stayed on.
But is he going to spend his second skip like this early on?
I don't think so.
Don't think it's...
The lava's coming up. Okay.
Might be thinking about it. I'm not sure, though. Good stuff by IPK here.
All right, he's got the lead. 2-1.
And he finished at about 7 seconds quicker than Chocobo did.
Damn, we're going to see a reverse 3-0 for this to happen.
Perhaps. They're on the same level now. But IPK has a skip, you know. Might be smarter for him to just skip this level. Yeah.
Wow.
Power move. That was the right choice.
I think Chocobo may have actually figured this one out, though. The lava's coming down.
We'll find out. See if he can tie it up.
Another pipe. There it
Wow,
is.
yeah. As long as, yep.
Stuck with it. Kept a level head.
PK
P-switch jumps for
Yep.
IPK. It's tough because you can't bounce it off the wall. Okay, that's one out of the way. A test of technical skill.
For sure.
Who can bust these out on command?
Yeah, I love how they got a Kaizo training level. I wouldn't be surprised if they've not seen this one before. Or if they've seen it before.
Yeah, there's no way they have not.
Who's better at this tech?
A little bit with this, yeah.
Chocobo with a different approach, just kind of flush against the wall. Has not gotten it yet, though.
If you at home are struggling with this, then hopefully this makes you feel better. Just really shows how difficult these are. Very nice by IPK. Oh.
And the skip, a second one from Chocobo. He has one skip left now.
Actually, that level did not have many plays on it.
And IPK picking it up. Taking some skips here and there, but IPK rocking the lead right now.
Yeah, Chocobo at 2 skips, and he's down by 1. Looking very nice for IPK.
We've got an angry son.
I have a feeling that the extra skip that IPK is gonna definitely come in handy.
Certainly. Super nice to have. Okay. Immediate skip. Does not want to go through fighting different bosses, but Chocobo is willing to do the dirty work.
How long was that level? I'm not even sure. We'll see if Chocobo completes it.
It's a minute.
It's
Minute world record.
Okay.
So understandable, but I think minute is acceptable if you can one-shot it. Ooh, Chocobo immediately losing his damage boost. That's very scary.
I wonder what was the tell that told him to skip that. Like, wonder.
Just boss rush, I would assume. A little bit longer. But this might be it for Chocobo. Still has more to do. Progressively harder fights.
This is a lot slower than you see him a lot of the time.
We got stars.
Very nice reactions. Very.
Oh.
He despawned it. Did he? Wait, what happened?
I didn't see what happened on IPK's screen. Chocobo grabbed the last star.
Yeah.
Let's
He
see
was
what's
barely
happening.
off that cycle, it seems like.
Oh, yeah, you can despawn the shell.
Yeah, that must have been what happened.
Yeah, it's kind of finicky.
Because he didn't do the level correctly. He's taking his time. Maybe it's set up that once you get to that point, it'll despawn and it'll leave those remaining blue.
Yeah, once you reach a certain point, it'll just despawn, and then whatever happens, happens.
Well, it
Chocobo
seems,
figuring out
yep.
that one, though.
He's
Oh.
caught
Clear.
up already. 3-3.
Ooh, that's a smart move. IPK destroying the shell. He determines his own fate.
True.
That was nice.
I would not have thought of that.
We're a little bit upset with that one. Rightfully so. That's a pretty frustrating mechanic that sometimes creators don't really account for or don't seem to care too much about.
Double bounce. And, a little early. Got the key. You're going to need more than that key, right?
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't take care of the other Boom Boom. It seems like they both had keys. But I think maybe he'll go back down, check it out, realize.
Yeah, there should be all 3 keys right there.
That's
You just
scary.
really can't take a hit.
Look at this double tap.
Yeah, wow.
Chocobo now joining him.
And
That's it.
it's all right there.
Nice.
No problem. And probably won't be a problem for Chocobo either. At least that.
Ooh, okay. This is a damage boost, but
it's
not a
fine.
huge deal. Interesting way of dealing with these Boom Booms. Being a lot more careful.
Yeah, playing
Taking
it
a-
really safe. Oh. This
seems very stressful.
I think keeping it on blue makes it a lot harder than if he were to just switch to red. You have a lot more space to work with. But 2 keys. Not wasting the time of going back and forth there. And I think that was IPK's final skip that he just busted out.
yeah.
No skips left. 5 minutes remaining. Has one clear lead that Chocobo's about to catch up on.
It's all gonna come down to what kind of courses we get, really.
Yeah, we'll see if Chocobo decides to run with that level that he skipped, though. This is what makes it interesting when they choose the different levels, because they do that a lot. They have very different tastes in levels. Okay.
So does he have to wait for this now? So he sees the pattern now, I suppose.
Chocobo timing out the swimming speed run. iPK going through the pipes. That might be it.
It's kind of crazy that iPK would skip a speedrun level, but maybe he just doesn't like the water level. Yeah, it's fine.
There it is. Chocobo getting the water level done. Still has a skip under his belt.
Yeah, that might...
That was really smart by iPK going back to get the one-up for... Yeah, not the one-up, the mushroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of the car immediately. Abort. That is not a nice car. Awful mileage. Okay.
And that's...
Oh, just a little bit short.
This is really looking bad for iPK here.
Chocobo still has a skip, too.
Yeah, he should have done that speedrun level, I guess. Just going to see if Chocobo will make it first try.
Okay, Chocobo trying something else out.
It's a race to the finish right here, although doesn't matter all too much since, you know, Chocobo has that lead, but they are pretty synced.
Chocobo waiting it out.
Yeah, he wasn't sure what was ahead of him. But that's just how he plays. It makes sense. Good thing he had the damage abuse. Grabs a star and makes a sprint for it.
So iPK keeping the car, knows what's ahead. Will Chocobo be able to make the jump, though? Because iPK was super close without the car. Oh, no.
No, you need the car.
And there it is, a clear for iPK. 2.5 minutes left. Will Chocobo decide to skip this one? He's thinking about it. The pause. Decides to give it yet another try.
Is this going to be a sweep? Because I think Chocobo's going to get through here. It really is going to...
Yeah, there it is. Yep.
Fair enough.
Once the idea is there.
Wow, he skipped it.
In the same position, 2 minutes left. Who will take it home?
I wasn't expecting him to skip it. I thought he was going to go through there and just... I mean, it did take a while, though.
Okay, whole bunch of boxes.
It's going to be down to this level.
Oh, man, this is such a mess, and neither of them can skip it. One of the boxes has a vine.
Who can be it first?
Pick a box.
This is...
Oh, there it is. iPK. Oh, no, they'll probably both be able to finish it.
I think so. Chocobo eyeing it out, figuring out which one has the vine. I think he's got a good idea. Okay, that's good. That's really comfy.
Just get up there without dying. Come on, bro.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. Don't explore. Don't explore. Chocobo does like to explore a little bit.
Yeah, I noticed that in one of the earlier levels. He did kind of explore off to the right when he just had to go straight down.
Yesterday, it got him into some serious trouble because what ended up happening was he soft locked himself.
Oh.
Yeah, he went right where the... You know,
I do remember that.
He ignored the arrows.
Yeah.
So...
I trust the suspicion. But 30 seconds left. iPK has to close this out if he doesn't want to bring it to a tiebreaker situation once again.
Yeah, we got 20 seconds.
It's not looking too good.
I mean, this is a level that you have to think, and thinking fast probably is not going to help you too much here.
Be hard, too. It's so stressful. Trying to work out a puzzle. Time ticking. 5 seconds left. And
2. Yeah.
Time. We got a tiebreaker, boys.
Milo breaking the news.
Tiebreaker. You guys are on the same level, I think.
Double Milo. I love to see it. I wish it was the same in real life.
Let's do it. 3 minutes on the clock. Let me know. You guys good?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. 3,
That'd be really good for Joe Stack.
go.
House of Pows. This is a long one. 1 minute, 14-second world record. Extremely important to not die. What are we working with here? Looks like a haunted house.
If you guys have no idea what I just said, you will see. You'll see later on.
You will definitely see things are about to stack up. Quite literally.
Little side event we got planned.
IPK knows exactly what to do. Chocobo a little bit ahead of him, though, and that little bit could be it. This level seems pretty safe so far.
Sure does. Grabs the POW. Just grab another one for good
Okay.
luck.
Yeah, good idea.
Good thing you did.
Oh!
See, I wonder if Chocobo will realize he might need another one because there are 3, and he has that kind of intuition where he has to explore or kind of just expect the unexpected. You know?
Well, he's got a checkpoint at the very least, so now he has room to mess up. Oh, yeah, get right in there. Hurry
Right in
up.
there, very nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Again, another P-switch. So far, very straightforward.
Wow,
Chocobo with
they're
a very
really
slight
close.
lead.
Yep,
They are
yeah,
very close together.
Chocobo figured it out much earlier.
Oh, my goodness. IPK
Oh.
with the better ground pounds, and
Wow.
That's going to be first
no
match
way.
for IPK.
Unbelievable.
I thought Chocobo had that.
3-1.
IPK just had those much tighter ground pounds. Bringing it back now. The set 1-2. Chocobo's still in a pretty cozy position, but IPK.
Reverse
Is he going to
3-0.
come back with a reverse 3-0?
Is it in motion? We might have another half hour here, folks.
Settle in, ladies and gentlemen.
Settle in.
2-1 in sets. 4. What's that? It's 2-1 for you.
Can we do a break or something?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
All right, yeah, the players, it's a lot of Mario. Like, you know, it's not just playing it, but they are playing it super competitively.
Yeah. And the microphones sounding nice. We
Welcome to
are
interview.
taking a moment. Taking a break, understandably so.
What is going on, everybody? Hopefully you guys have been enjoying this extremely intense race going on here. This has been really exciting.
This is my first time watching competitive Mario Maker, and you said this is unusual. They're not allowed to skip stuff after 3.
In a sense, because usually, at least in the league, they were playing endless mode where you just have an infinite amount of levels, so we gave them infinite amount of skips. But right now, it's like from a set playlist, and so with infinite amount of skips, they would possibly end up like reaching the end of the level, so we decided on a 3-skip limit, which has actually changed the flow quite a bit. You know, when you don't have that option to just skip whatever, you think a lot more about your skips, and I think that explains why IPK is hanging on to certain levels a little bit longer than he normally would.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's especially if he just thinks that he can nail, because you really never know what's up next. And if you can just skip an even worse level, then that's preferred.
Yeah.
So I think IPK might have the correct strategy by going through with what he thinks, what he really believes that he can get through, as long as he can do it.
Definitely. So right now, 2-1, BlueChocobo. So close to closing it out right there. He had the lead and everything in the final moments. IPK busting out those ground pounds. Is this the beginning of the momentum shift? You know, the game it's sort of momentum based. I feel like in between sets you have a time to kind of rebase yourself, especially with this break. I don't know if it's going to affect him too much going in, but I feel like if IPK gets another set, then it might be curtains. IPK might just take it from there. Chocobo's got to nip it in the bud.
Going up right now. speed. So
All right. Yeah. Hopefully they had a nice break. Hopefully it just refreshed everything in their mind, and they can play at the best of their capabilities.
I believe. It's been a lot of Mario flexing their muscles all the way. And I'm thinking about, I mean, I know that IPK streams a lot, so there's no doubt that he's had like 4 or 5 hour days, but you're right, it's a lot different when it's directly competitive, a lot more stressful environment. So we'll see.
Especially after everything they've been going through today, for sure.
A game of endurance.
Those Mario Lab levels, and what was the other name of the other crater?
Space Pig.
Those ones looked really difficult. Like, those would wear you out.
Yeah, those are pretty sick. I think that was maybe a little bit less so just because it was, less on the line. It was just kind of like a for fun playthrough. Like, we've been leading up to this. The Thursday or Friday, Saturday, all the matches with all the players to make it here to the grand finals.
What?
And now
Oh, yeah.
it's time to claim the throne. IPK looking a little tired, but back in the room. It's time for action.
Good to go? Yeah.
potentially 2 more matches left.
All right.
This level has an incredibly low clear rate.
Arden's ready?
2.6%. I think they're usually hovering around that level. Like expert mode, around 2.6. 2.6 exactly. They're all around that. They're usually pretty low though. And we're into it. Wait for the icicles. Fun little level here. Cannot touch the icicles. Very good from both players.
And, yeah, Chocobo gets caught right there.
IPK as well.
I mean, with a clear rate like that, it's probably going to take them a bit to get through. I'll be interested to see if anybody skips it and decides to just decide to stick with it. There's not too much to see yet. Not too much to talk about.
Kind of inching forward.
Really a slow-paced level. Just more about not making a mistake. Making sure you activate the icicles.
Now there's a key door at the end there, and they don't have a key. Oh wait, they do have a key.
IPK does.
Wait, where did IPK get his key? Or did I miss Chocobo getting a key? Commentator, not really sure what's going on here. Ooh, and the dash from IPK. Nice call. Nice call. Saving a lot of time.
A little pause just to see what's going on. Damage boost on through.
Nice move. Chocobo, not quite sure where the key is.
No. It might be a skip from Chocobo. Yeah, I've decided to say, you know what? I really don't want to wait through this.
Yeah, smart moves with the damage boost, saving a lot of time, and that is that.
Very
Clearing
good
it
stuff
out.
by IPK.
And the skip.
Yeah, Chocobo spent the same amount of time as him.
Wow.
That's going to give him a huge advantage.
It's a long course, too.
Yeah, I think Chocobo was just kind of lost, didn't know where the key was, so fair skip for sure.
Worth noting that there was a very low success rate for that course, too, so just, speaks for IPK's skill level to get that big of a lead that early on with that course.
Oh, yeah. I'm guessing the difficulty there was just with finding the key.
So much going on screen.
Yeah, speedrun level. Ooh, getting caught on that might not. Might be
5
really
seconds
bad.
left.
3, 2.
Ooh.
No. Oh.
See if IPK's got it. Very nice maneuvering through the. I don't even know what to call those. They look like lifesavers.
Bumpers.
The bumpers. Oh, missing the twirl as well. And time is out. IPK nodding, though. He knows what he needs to do. The plan is in action. Thanks for playing my game. Very nice. That's a very tight jump to get in.
Yeah, looks like BlueChocobo was pretty close to getting in there even after the wall jump, but still just a little short.
IPK finding the door. And there is the door. So alternate way to go. Is Chocobo going to catch on?
Giving him a massive lead, especially if Chocobo can't get through this. We can't call it yet, but I mean, that is a huge, huge advantage. Because we're already almost 1/3 through here.
Oh, jeez.
I think it's just staged to look like that. Like it's meant to look like you could slide in. It's definitely doable, but I don't see how you do it with the bullet bill.
We have, I mean, time-wise, we have a 4-minute, 30-second time advantage from IPK.
2 clears.
And he just
Three
racked
clears.
up another one.
Taking
Wow.
a sip.
If Chocobo gets stuck on this, I mean, if he can't clear it on this attempt right here, we might be looking.
At game 5. Set
Yep.
5.
That's crazy you can determine that so early because these matches are all so long.
But I mean, they have the same levels. If it
Wow.
if
Yeah,
it was
there it goes.
if it was endless mode, then you know what, you really never know because they just get completely random levels. But here, I mean, he's already used a skip as well.
Yeah, just used his second skip.
Yeah.
No clears under his belt. IPK knocking them out.
Do you think he's feeling the pressure now that IPK is starting to turn it on a little bit?
I'm not
Definitely.
sure. He might just, he might just not be getting it. You know, it just might be one of those days. He's just playing a little bit off right now. I mean, it sucks to see, but it is going to be an exciting, game 5. I mean, I really do not want to call it, but
But you're calling it.
I
All right, pack it up, boys. We have called it.
what do you want me to do?
There's the curse. See,
I can
he's
go
stuck on
over.
this.
I can go over backstage and go edit his score, but that's
IPK.
about all I can do.
Rocking a hot boot. Oh, dropping the boot. Sometimes you just have to drop the boot. Not a good fit. Too big, honestly. Really obsessively big boot.
You just don't understand fashion.
I guess so. It just keeps evolving.
It's fashion, honey. Look it up.
Oh. If I were him, I would skip this one.
He has
We'll
all
see what he
the room
does.
to do it.
Yeah.
That's not too short, or it's not too long of a level.
He can hold the lead for sure. Like, think of it, that Chocobo is going to be very reluctant to use his final skip. And he has 3 left, so if he skips this one, he can rack up even more of a lead.
And I don't know if IPK even went all the way down to discover that red pipe, but Chocobo did the dirty work, and it was suicide.
Yeah, skip this. Jeez.
I think he wants to give it one more try.
He can afford it.
Torch just walks up with a number 1 foam finger.
We are number 1. I don't know who we are in this context. It was just Torj. Might be going through a little
Just
mental
Torch.
thing
He's
right
like, I'm
now.
world record holder, so just me.
Milo walking around with a suspicious container. Nobody's quite sure what's inside. Oh, we got tendies. We're equipped. Oh, Chocobo falling down.
Yeah, that's the thing is like he has 1 skip left, and IPK seems like he's making his way through a little bit there.
IPK's figured it out. So he found the stray pipe that we're meant to go into.
So what's going on there? I see. That was the key.
No one suspects a Goomba having a key. Oh, but it's a troll door. You gotta love it.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
At that
That
at this
is
point,
brutal.
it's the 2 troll exits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
You're right, Shift. You're right.
troll level. When you get stinked.
And
See, that's what I was saying, is that Chocobo is in this position where he has to be really careful to not waste this final skip. And you don't know what's coming next.
The frustration is real.
So he's in this position now where he has to go through this troll level where he has to use his final skip. We're looking at a game 5, ladies and gentlemen. I believe so.
Oof. Use that power block jump though.
Yeah, there's that final skip for
Well,
Chocobo.
hopefully it doesn't run into a level he can't complete.
Yeah, it's all up to the game now.
Just because, like, if IPK runs into that situation, he can just keep skipping. So
Yeah, exactly. He hasn't used a single skip yet, has he? I mean, he used the
Yeah,
one from that troll level, yeah. Yeah.
The second you see one troll, you just have to assume there's more.
Sometimes you can outsmart the troll, but that level was an enigma.
Ah, jeez.
Thinking about leaving a comment. He'll save that for his spare time. He'll come back. Wants to have a word with the level creator.
And there's so much setup required that's so difficult to get through.
The sawmills are just terrifying.
Like, it's just so slow too. Like, this kind of looks like a skip level, especially if IPK dies again. I feel like he might
That was
do
really
that.
smart to wait for both and then take that other platform. But
Yeah, for sure. All right,
there he goes.
Is it
yeah.
skip? No.
He thinks he can do it. IPK is very confident in himself,
Oh yeah.
which I feel like is what's winning the match this time, because we're seeing a little bit of a shift in momentum here where Chocobo is not trusting his ability to finish some of these stages, and I feel like that was helping him earlier because he was making some better calls on what to skip, but this time, assuming they're both around the same skill level, he probably should have tried to finish a couple of those levels that were earlier in the game. Obviously, hindsight is 20/20, so.
Oh yeah. Willie. Yeah, he has to make the one side a little bit higher.
This is a mess.
Will he be fine without the cape? I mean, how are you gonna fly a cape through there? You're not. So he might be okay without it.
This is a very stressful level to watch.
Yeah, he's gonna need to jump off the bullet bill. He should probably. No,
Nice.
he doesn't need to take that one out.
Oh,
Oh.
that tiny gap, so unforgiving. Chocobo in disbelief.
Yeah, he couldn't really jump up and check and see. He just had to go for it, and wow.
I'm sure, like, the mentality of not having another skip as well, you know you're trapped. It really depends on how they react to it, I guess.
Meanwhile, the timer is still ticking. 12 minutes, just about.
I think that IPK is going to keep trying this one because he knows that Chocobo has to keep playing this one as well. He can't skip it, so
Yeah,
it's whichever player beats it first and he's confident in his ability to. Doesn't matter if it takes him, 3 more minutes. He thinks that he's capable of beating it before he does.
for sure.
But it's looking pretty tough. I mean, even if they both stay on this level for the rest of the time, it seems like the IPK has this.
Yeah, IPK could always just wait and see if Chocobo completes it. He's like, oh, you completed it? Okay, cool. Then I'll just skip it. And
Yeah.
they'll be right on that next level with, again, a 1-game lead. And another minute has passed. Chocobo just died again.
Sorry about
Okay, this is the moment. There's a severe contrast. It's like phases. It's just getting harder and harder as you ascend through this mess. 2 minutes left. No damage boost for IPK. This hardest jump is like right on this spring. Very tight.
Yeah. Oh, you had to go. You had to.
that was pretty much death, no matter what.
Was that the first time he's seen that?
I think so.
All right, so
And-
I think IPK knows that skipping or not skipping, he probably has this anyway. He can just try to get one more.
Yeah, just in case. I mean, Chocobo has to finish this right here. This is the last. This is the last attempt. Last attempt.
Beware.
Okay. Well, he did get through there, So he-
Mm.
and
Oh, Tanuki
got the
suit.
cape back.
Sorry, cape. I just love saying Tanuki.
I know. It's not a big deal. Let's get right back up there.
Not quite able to get flight.
45 seconds. I mean, just to get into the next level is going to take at least 15, 20. So, and we can already see what it looks like here with IPK, and
Oh, geez.
it's taken a lot of time.
I think that based on, you are absolutely right. Like, based on the way this level is going, I think that it's over. IPK is most likely 2-2.
I do kind of want to see the end of this level, though, that Chocobo's on.
Oh, look at the
Come on.
drift.
Very nice.
Bob and weave.
This level is insanity.
All right, 10 seconds to finish this level, just for the pride. It's a really long level.
Really long, really difficult. Usually
You gotta
you
go
kind of
down,
get one of the two.
and that's time right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where the skipping came into play.
Yep, Chocobo couldn't catch a break there. Yeah.
That's what he's saying. He already used that many skips. He just couldn't use it.
I don't disagree with the skips. It's just, you never know what's going to come up next.
That's where the dynamic of you have IPK who's really confident in himself. He gets stubborn with these levels, and sometimes it pays off for him. But I think his play style benefits him much more in levels that are more difficult. If you get a more difficult set of levels,
Yep.
It's just chance, but it just plays out much better for him because that's just how he plays.
And from what I could see, we have 2 speedrun levels back to back here.
Okay.
So this might be a game where we see them go to 10-10, where they clear a lot of levels in 15 minutes.
I think that based on what I've watched so far, these speedrun levels are more Chocobo's strong suit, I'd say. I think that Chocobo seems to be a more consistent runner from what I've watched, and IPK seems to have the higher peaks.
Yeah.
And that would be probably why he's so confident in his skill that he can eventually get it if he keeps trying. So these levels that have the higher skill ceilings, he's doing really well on, but the shorter levels that are kind of just quick, you can just keep resetting them constantly. I guess we'll see.
I think IPK, just like that, he's really good at one try and stuff. Realizing when something's not gonna work, his reactions are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Super aware. Set 5. All the marbles on the line. The grand title.
Come on, Chocobo.
Okay.
Yep, just scoot on through there.
Sorting it out. A little bit behind, but no big deal at all. Don't
Uh,
follow the arrows. Pay attention to the title. 20-second speed run. Do not follow these arrows.
Well, good thing IPK is really good at not following arrows anyways, so he never listens to them. I'm so heavy.
Wow, that was really smart. He really just. This is all reaction based too, so that's really impressive.
Yeah,
Wow.
Just does not take any of these arrows seriously, like you said.
they've probably dealt with levels similar to this. Oh,
Chocobo having to start over. Jumping for the arrow.
That's just where that experience comes in. Did both of these guys play Mario Maker 1 competitively?
I know IPK did, and I would assume Chocobo. I don't know if there was a competitive scene like this,
Yeah.
but they did that. But I know IPK did say he's played it for a long time.
Yeah, in the age of speedrun racing becoming a lot more popular and mainstream, Mario Maker 2 came around just the right time for this game to take advantage of that.
For sure. But IPK down there and Blue Chocobo moving on. Another death that will probably make it pretty close to tied.
Pretty much. Tough
All-
jump with the muncher there.
All speedrun levels so far. I mean, this says speedrun, but there's 300 seconds on the clock. Doesn't necessarily mean it's not speedrun. I just don't feel like it's a true speedrun level that way. IPK trying to cheese it. I mean, yeah, that wasn't really that hard to cheese.
The creator definitely not caring at all about the cheese.
Come on, bro.
Has to worry about these people who are intolerant.
Yeah,
Lactose
Choco
intolerant.
sees it as well. Like,
Boom.
yeah.
Catching up on it a lot quicker.
I mean, that's like really obvious cheese.
Yeah, that was not even an attempt to hide it from the creator.
Really, really close game.
Cheesy cheese. Some Kobe Jack.
Just thinking, where's the difficulty with this auto scroller here? There has to be something, right?
Yeah, so far, very honest. I feel like with these levels, they tend to have something near the end that's just like a gotcha.
Yeah, you got the clear condition. Wait, there has to be something, right?
How is the... Sometimes, honestly, though, this is like sometimes what happens in the Endless series. Like a level will just kind of slide into Expert because the way it works is when a level comes into
GG.
the pool, they don't have anything to go off of, right? There's no way to know how hard is this level if only one person has beaten it. So they go off how long it takes the creator. So if it took the creator like 10 hours to beat this level for whatever reason, then it might just end up being placed at Expert.
Wow.
But pretty much a freebie, like on a bingo board.
Do you think the completion rate factors into their decisions to skip the levels? Because they don't know what's coming up. You know, like if they're missing up like halfway through and they don't know how much more is left.
My ears.
Yeah, I mean, I can't talk about that because I rubbed the mic like 5 times already.
It wasn't us this time.
Yeah.
What were we freaking talking about?
Yeah, that just completely ruined me.
Completion rate. Completion rate.
Completion rate. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
All right. Now that my brain's leaking out of my ears.
Right. No.
Let's talk about completion rate.
They're at such a high skill level that I don't think that they really factor it in because they're like, we've seen them first try 2%. I don't think they factor it in. It's like this is what a mere mortal.
That's a fair point.
That's what it would take a mere mortal. But for us, nah, we got this.
And still 5 minutes in on each other's tail.
This is such a close race. Wow.
Bringing their A game in set 5. This is the final moment, the final Mario Maker action. Who is the real Mario?
1.66%. Use trees and walls to platform across to avoid touching the ground.
Immediate skip from IPK. That's a long level.
So
119.
hey, there's your answer. I think.
Yeah.
I think that's your answer.
A long level, maybe the completion rate maybe factors into it a little bit.
I mean, 1.6% is like actually a lot different than like 2.5.
Yeah, exactly. Because there are millions of people playing these. So
Yeah,
there's
and
millions of attempts stacked together.
Chocobo also.
They just skipped that level. Both players had skipped that level. It was a little bit long. Fair reason, 119. So this one, again, another really straightforward level. They just have to time their jump. IPK knows what he needs to do.
Will this be the separator, finally?
I think that they're both looking at each other's screens during this match. Like it seems like their strategy might be a little bit different.
It is a separator.
I think if that was the case, then Chocobo would have already went through this pipe. Okay, now he's going through it.
Wait, is it allowed? Are you allowed to look at
Yes.
each other's screens? Okay. Yeah.
Just kind of a different kind of competition there. But yeah, he's going to need... Will he?
Oh, no.
Will he need the wall jump? The wall jump definitely helped a lot. It made it free.
Yeah, I don't think he needs the wall jump.
No.
I mean, that was super close, and he let it fall for a while, but that was a super nice, safe play from IPK. Okay, IPK wasted a lot of time on the speedrun level. Probably not going to be enough time.
Another speedrun level.
This is the speedrun segment.
That's why I'm thinking that we're going to get to 10 games at least. I mean, we're already at 5, and we're not even halfway through this.
IPK, this level's kind of ambiguous. It looks like there's a bunch of different ways you can go. No arrows. Coins? Okay, we got coins.
No, yeah, coins are somewhat helpful. Arrows are a little bit more useful in a speedrun level.
Jeez.
Yeah, this one's definitely going to have a really quick timer. And they have to collect all these coins, so... I mean, there's a 30 coin right there, though, so I guess they don't really need to worry about it too much. I mean, there seems to be a lot of coins in here.
Yeah, super generous on the coins. Don't need to worry too much about it. It says 30, yeah. At least 30. There's like that key word in the objective. It'll either say at least or all. And that's how you know you need to grab every single one, or you can be a little bit more lenient.
I mean, I just saw like Chocobo just went like he went way above 30. He had like
He
69
might
of
be
them.
you losing this now. Oh, geez, nice.
Yeah, Chocobo just a little bit short on time.
Okay.
IPK, 7 minutes left on the clock. But Chocobo knows exactly what he needs to do. He'll be right on him.
But yeah,
Chocobo going low.
first time they're really like separated here. IPK just needs to bring this home. Solidify his lead. Don't give Chocobo a chance.
Smart.
This will be plenty of time for Chocobo.
And Chocobo finishes the level. Be following IPK here shortly. He's gonna hope for a mistake. That wasn't one of them.
IPK is so good at reacting to these strange scenarios.
Like if I don't know what he speedruns or if he speedruns any other kind of games, but he would be like the best at backup strats for whatever game he's playing.
That
like,
is true.
Like just instantly coming up with a backup strat.
IPK finding
It's
the
so
key.
it's strange how he's figuring these things out so quickly.
Yeah.
Down to the very ribosomes, the chromosomes.
Are we gonna
Chocobo
see the
seems to be
reverse
figuring
3M?
it out. Yeah, we might be seeing it. This is it in real time. Oh,
Yeah,
there's no way. There's
I
no
think
way.
Choke is trying to do some cheese, maybe.
Yeah, looking around. He did get the key as well, though. I think that took him a little bit less time than IPK, but still IPK rocking a hot lead. And again, another very honest level. Nothing too crazy.
No,
Very
not
generous.
at all. Yeah.
Just like that, tying it right back up.
So if he dies again here, then we'll pretty much just be right.
This
tied
is
up.
really stressful.
Oh,
Okay, nice.
That is that for these guys. That's really easy.
Yeah.
Easy
free.
money.
That's really easy for him. Let's see if Chocobo can get this first try because IPK didn't.
World record from IPK. Casual.
I love that they're just getting world records
Oh,
casually.
every
Yeah.
single time almost.
Yeah.
It seems like they get it more often than they don't.
Oh,
And no,
no.
he won't be able to make up any time
Yeah, Chocobo doing the same exact thing.
at the same exact moment. So he can only stand to lose time here. Let's see if he does.
He's got the groove.
Very nice.
Okay, bouncing on wigglers. IPK hoping for some wiggler cheese.
Oh,
I should have waited a little bit longer. You got a little bit greedy there.
they're coming back around.
Goodness.
Watch out for those hammers.
Oh, trying to avoid having to use
Oh,
the
And
bombs.
there it is.
All tied up.
Here we go.
But
IPK with slightly more knowledge, but not enough to really do too much with yet. Ooh, okay, IPK or Chocobo getting slapped by the cloud.
He's going to wait a lot longer this time. Yeah, there you go. Nice and easy.
oh, that's not good. But he has a Yoshi to keep him safe. Getting through there super quickly.
Looks like that was just for one-ups.
Use that damage abuse.
Okay.
Use
Chocobo has
it
to be
wisely.
Very careful.
Use it. Oh, it
catch
was
in the corner.
And IPK got the checkpoint, so that's giving him a very strong lead here. And I mean, like while this has all been going on, the timer is still
That
Still
is
ticking.
crazy.
yes.
Oh,
For sure.
man.
We're coming close to 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Anyone's game.
And Chocobo going above here. Doesn't necessarily need to, but I think he's
Don't
just really
die
worried.
again. Oh, thank God.
Okay, all good.
Hopefully, if he really, really cannot die here, because IPK just finished the level.
He needs to make up time.
If you get you get the checkpoint, it's definitely not over. Not at all.
Wow,
Okay,
there
okay,
it goes.
okay.
Okay,
Very nice.
very nice. Okay, This
Okay.
is a race.
Yeah, this is getting a lot closer.
Just now, this has turned into a race. 2.5 minutes. IPK tossing this Goombrat around.
Chocobo trying to get himself into this level, speedrun level.
That was almost super slick from IPK.
What do you think that word means? Slooky?
What's he waiting for?
Ah.
Just trying to figure it out. Oh, the Goomba.
Oh, you need to hit
Ah.
the switch.
Now I see it.
Oh,
Oh,
Chocobo just going for it.
man.
That puts him in the lead.
No.
No way.
No, that's what IPK did the first time, and I don't know if that's going to work. It seems like the distance is just a little bit too far, and IPK actually
He
went
skipped
for
it.
the skip.
Oh, wow. This is... Who's going to be able to beat it first? Who's going to be
Chocobo
able to
waiting
beat their
as well.
level? This level's super quick, though.
I have a feeling this is going to be, like...
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Does he know?
He does not. Oh. No, he looked over. He looked over. He did. He saw how quick that level was.
Ooh, choosing to go for
That's his
that.
only chance.
He wants to tie it up, and he's just really hoping. He's really hoping that IPK cannot clear this to go into overtime. Can he do it? Can he make the statement here?
Chocobo definitely going to pick this one up. Now it's just
Wow.
about if IPK is going to.
He
able to
really
finish
wants
this
to
one quick.
just get a first try, dude.
Easy escape with the heavy bias towards IPK. We're getting a word in our
We
headphones.
just want to
Mind if
see
you
an
kick the
overtime
escape
match.
I just want a good
2-2
race, and I'm getting
overtime.
it. And I'm getting it.
off? 40 seconds left. IPK.
Can he beat this level? Limited amount of time. There's no way Chocobo can.
Here are our jumps.
See, I don't know about picking the same level, though.
I mean,
Because
he would have to go into it
he's
and then
taking
and
a
then
risk.
and then exit it. He wouldn't be able to just like pass it. I don't think.
Yeah. Because, like, realistically speaking, if IPK is going to get it first try,
10 seconds. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Five.
No
Oh my
way.
gosh. He wins
closes
it.
it out. No
He
need
wins.
for the overtime.
The grand finals. Oh my gosh.
Reverse 3-0.
Like,
Absolute
insane.
beast. He didn't give up.
3 seconds left on the clock.
that's why I said, like, it's strange that he would pick the same level because you had the same amount of time to complete it, so there was no chance if he finishes on time, you know?
I'm not sure if he was allowed to just like pass it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can't
I
skip
think-
over
I
level.
think-
You
You
to
have to go to the
yeah.
next
I
level.
think he has to
okay.
press
Yeah.
play and then exit.
Makes sense.
Congratulations to IPK. That was super well
He
played.
can't believe it.
Yeah.
That,
IPK
the
himself.
reverse 3-0.
The light at the end of the tunnel was dim. It was flickering.
mean-
It looked like it was about to go out for IPK, and he brought it right back.
An hour and 15 minutes of play.
That was insane. That was a lot of Mario.
That was a lot of Mario.
Whole bunch of Mario. Some Toad, actually, more accurately. I think it was Toad and Toadette.
And I appreciate Shift for joining us, but we are going to go get an interview from our competitors.
Thank you very much, Shift. It was a pleasure to have you.
About Mario Maker, I realized I wasn't talking to the mic just now, so yeah.
No problem. We can hear you. Now
Here
we
he
can.
is.
Pass this off to the champion.
The purple pants looking so fly, matching the shoes. BlueChocobo joining
Wow.
us as well
What?
on the couch.
What a way to end it, IPK. I gotta know how you're feeling, man.
I'm shaking.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, when I was playing that last level, we were just playing right now. Like, it had a lot of like door entries, pipe entries. I heard there was a minute left when I started it, and I was like, all right, I gotta one shot this. And then the more door entries there were, I was like, dude, I'm wasting time here.
Yeah.
And like I was getting really impatient. Like when I made that last jump into the blue on the switch block on and off switch blocks, when I landed, I was about to die. I was like, oh wait, like I stopped myself from like just holding right because I was like, dude, the coin trail didn't say to like jump that far. So I was like, I need to like hold back, dude, because if I overshoot this, I might die and it's gonna go to the tiebreaker, and you never know what happens in the tiebreaker.
Mhm.
Like anything could happen. So
Absolutely.
yeah, that was
Wow.
wow. I'm shaking.
Yeah, you were down 2 sets.
Yeah.
Chocobo was about to bring it home. what were you thinking at that point? Were you like, oh my goodness, I'm about to get 3-0'd, or
I
what
kinda-
was kind of going through your head?
I kind of was beating myself up because I know why I lost like one of the sets. Like I spent too much time
Yeah.
on that 50-second speed run,
Yeah.
and it was a tight speed run too. Like world record was 49 point whatever seconds. So
Yeah.
like there was little room for error.
Mhm.
And I was like I was being stubborn. I really wanted to beat it.
Yeah,
And I was
we
like,
saw
no.
that.
I was like, no. Like at that point, I knew I lost that round. Like
Yeah.
I for sure knew I lost it because I spent too much time on that level.
Oh yeah, that was really really set you back.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, stop being stubborn. I know you can beat it, but like I'm on a timer here. We're not grinding out levels. Like you just
Yeah.
gotta beat levels as fast as you can. So like I had to change up my playstyle.
Shift said pretty much the exact same thing while he was on commentary, and also Chocobo. How are you feeling, man? I mean, did you see what was going on there while you were doing that one level? He moved on and skipped that level that you were in. The pretty much the last level that you completed there, that speedrun level. Did you see that? How quickly he beat that and thought, okay, I need to tie this up, or were you just sick of your level?
I was kind of sick of my level. Like, basically, you had to wait for this Goomba to then jump off of him, hit the thing. Then you had to wait for him to wake up, then get the key. Like, and I didn't know if that was going to be the end. So I was like, dude, like, I don't. And the thing was, is I couldn't even remember how many skips I had left. So I was like, hoping that I had a skip and like not taking a penalty right there. So I was like, whatever. Like, I need to get out of this level and just like get something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was red coins on that level. There was a key there. Like, there's no guarantee that was the end of the level.
Yeah.
So like when I tried to let the Goomba wake up strat, I was like, dude, what the hell, man? It's gonna take forever. So like I still had skips. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna move on to the next level, hoping it wasn't a troll level.
Mm-hmm.
Troll level suck.
Absolutely.
Like that world record, you see it, but there's like troll like almost every bit of progress you make.
Yeah.
So it's
yeah,
like,
those first
dang.
couple sets were a lot more like dishonest and trolly. You had some rough rounds, some rough batches of levels. I vividly remember the one where you had to go very vertical and you had the cape and the lava was coming up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You both hated it. We could tell from just yeah.
That dude,
And I think
I
you
was
didn't
so
have skips
confused.
left at
Yeah,
that point.
Chocobo
No, I did.
He did.
Yeah, I
Chocobo.
didn't have any skips, so
Yeah.
I had to play it, and it was like 1 out of 365 or like something like that. So it's like one of those ones that should have been in Super Expert, but you can get it in Expert sometimes, you know. And yeah, it got like super precise there with that
Yeah.
Trump jump, and then I don't even know, like, dude, like if I could have X'd out of that level, like I would have X'd out a long time
I
ago.
bet.
So, on the topic of skips, like in this you have 3 skips as opposed to normally you have an infinite amount of skips. How do you think that affects like your stubbornness or your likelihood to just stick with levels?
A lot, dude. I just can't freely skip any level I want, which makes it so you have to strategize. Like, oh, can I beat this level? Do I want to use my skip on it? And then you invest too much time into it, and you're just like, I can't skip, dude. I can't. But sometimes you just have to.
Yeah.
Because you want to save those skips for like the longer auto scroll levels,
Oh yeah.
red coin levels, boss fight levels, like boss rushes, because dude, those take forever. You have to enter key doors, that's extra time. You probably have to enter a pipe, extra time. On top of that, fight bosses, and it's a mess. Skip that.
Skip that ish.
Skip that ish.
Yeah, in round 4, the first level was so slow. I think I knew where the key was, but I just like it was one of those things where the level had already gotten to me. I needed to just move on, so I moved on. And then I had zero idea what was going on in the next level, so I was like, "Oh no, like I already have to burn 2 skips." Like cuz I felt like 3 minutes on that second level. That's 13 seconds and I had no idea what I was doing. So, I was just
Yeah.
like I got in my own head, and then I just couldn't do anything in round 4.
iPK. We were watching Chocobo's screen during that, and then we're like, "Where did you get the key from?" It was that first level there.
Yeah, you had to toss the shell into it.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a spring.
That's what I thought.
Because I thought to myself, I was like, dude, why is the shell here? There's a spring over there. And, like, I didn't know it was going to be, like, a death route with a bomb that comes out and blows off the top. So I was like, screw it. I'm just going to throw it in there. Like, what's the worst that will happen? I mean, the first time, I just put that shell down. So I still hit it. I just didn't do anything with it. So I was like, screw it. I'll just throw it in there. Ring! Key. And I was like, what? And then when I entered the sub world, key door. Sweet.
Nice.
But that level was really easy to mess up on. Like that was a tough level.
Yeah, that's what got Chocobo a little choked up there. I mean, it just happens. That was a really, really exciting race, guys. Is there any final thoughts?
Yeah, thanks a lot for having us. I'm
Of
really
course.
excited.
Yeah,
I'm really excited to be here. I hope everybody enjoyed like the intensity of these matches. Like anything could have happened, dude. Reverse 3-0s could have happened in versus mode. Anything could just happen. You just gotta play clutch. Hope your opponent makes mistakes and stuff. And yeah, it was really cool.
Would you guys like to plug anything?
I want to shout out my boys over at TMP Games, dude. They like support me so much. They're like working on this RPG game, tactical RPG. So
Throw the
like,
homies in first. I appreciate it.
hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Those guys do so much for me, man. Sometimes I feel like I don't deserve them, but they're the greatest. Holy crap.
Chocobo?
Just thankful to all the fans that showed up and watched the event.
Could I say one more thing?
Of course.
I really hope Ariel Ikomi, Mafia goddess, dude, she didn't die at all.
Didn't die.
She's good. I hope she gets well. She got sick overnight and she couldn't make it today, so I really hope she gets better. Feels bad, man.
Feel better, Ariel.
Feel
I'm
better,
also
Ariel.
hoping that she feels better.
All right, and then so we're gonna catch you guys a little bit later because we got Nez coming in here for a special announcement. But yeah, guys, thank you very much again. Congratulations, IPK.
Oh, it's mine. Oh, what?
What?
Nez, what's going on,
Whoa,
man?
what the hell you got there, bro?
Going on, guys?
What's
What is
going
going on?
on?
Yo, that was insane.
That
That
was
That was
kinda
so
wild.
fun. I was watching it. I was on the edge of my seat, bro. That was so dope.
That was so
But
cool.
alrighty, guys. I want to say what's up to everybody at home. I want to give a big shout out to everyone watching this event. Without you guys, this could never be possible. And I want to give a token of appreciation back to you guys. Huge shout out to GSA. Huge shout out to BTS. And I want to announce a giveaway for a GameCube controller that we are doing right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the GSA Legends GameCube controller.
Woo!
Here we are.
Lord have mercy.
So this is
Close
going
up
to be
on
it.
that thing.
Yo, get up to the camera. Go,
Yeah,
go
let's
walk
do
up
it. Let's
there.
do it. Let's do it.
You might have to take off the headset again.
Let's see.
But go ahead and show that baby off. Yeah, that one right there. Look at that thing. That thing looks sick. Wow.
Ooh,
That is a
clean.
beautiful custom controller.
Got the Nez on there. Very nice.
Wow.
That is sick.
And so you guys have gotten a pretty good look at
I
that.
like the buttons a lot. They're like gooey. Ooh. Yes. Love the Summit logo.
Truly an artist. So, Nez, what would somebody have to do to win one of these controllers?
Well, if you want to be a part of this giveaway, here's what you guys are going to need to do. Alrighty? First off, give a follow to this channel right here, BTS Speedrun on Twitch, twitch.tv/BTS Speedrun. Also, be sure to follow them on Twitter, as well as following Global Speedrun on Twitter and Speedrun on Twitch, as well as myself on Twitter and Twitch. So, at NezModGod and 3ZModGod, we are going to review everyone that has followed those 6 channels on Twitter and Twitch. The winner will be announced on Black Friday. That is the 29th, I believe, this Friday. All right, guys, be sure to do it. You guys are not going to miss this. But, you guys think I'm done?
Oh,
You guys think I'm done?
Let's see what else we got, man.
I did think you were
Okay.
done, actually.
So,
But I guess you do have some more controllers here.
what if I said we got one more to give away?
I wouldn't
ladies
believe
and
you.
gentlemen.
Oh my
We're
God.
also going to give away a pristine, brand new
Woo!
Japanese
Is
white
that-
controller.
Those are rare.
These are rare.
Those
Prices are going up. We're hitting the $100 on this pretty soon. These are going out of stock, an ever-dwindling supply of GameCube controllers. But I'm here to give this to you guys. Big shout-outs once again to everybody at home. GSA, Easyscape, Simply, Good run today, by the way, brother.
Thank you
You
very
know,
much.
you've been doing a great job here commentating and, you know, just being yourself with all the YouTube content and everything that you've been doing. So I just want to make sure that we're involving the community in this, you know, making sure that everyone at home is being a part of this event as well. So I want to say thank you guys so much. You know, you guys ever need any type of GameCube controller, you know, this is something that is my profession. This is my job. And this is my current controller right here. If you guys ever want something like this done, you guys already know where to go. Twitch.tv/NesModGod and my Twitter. Give me a follow, guys. BTS Speedrun. Give them a follow. Global Speedrun at Twitter and Global Speedrun at Twitch as well, guys. So be sure to do that. And this Friday, we're going to announce it. Okay, guys?
All right, sounds good.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much. And I think we got a nice little run. Nice little
Absolutely.
run next.
The man
ZFG,
himself.
Majora's Mask, any %. Crazy new trick, dude. Oh, my God.
Absurd.
Absurd.
Let's not spoil it.
Shh, shh, shh.
Something crazy is going to happen.
We'll be back, guys. Thank you.